I think we're about to witness the most beautiful sunset in Indonesia. Considering I went through about 14 time zones in about 36 hours, I think I'm doing pretty well. Yesterday was a struggle. I was so mentally tired I could not keep myself functioning, so I decided to take a nap at around 4 p.m. and that was a huge mistake because even though I set my alarm for 90 minutes, the next time I woke up it was 10 p.m., pitch black outside, and I was wide awake. I gave myself the entire first day, full day of being here to try to fully adjust to the time zone, but the fact that it's noon and I'm already feeling like I'm pretty much adjusted, I'm feeling pretty confident, feeling pretty good, so. Okay, look at me. Do I really look like I'm doing any better? I guess I just didn't realize it yet. Still, I wanted to take advantage of the energy I had left to go explore Seminyak, a town on the island of Bali, mostly known for its touristy destinations and obnoxious taxi drivers. So I'm currently hunting for a SIM card. All the places I've been to recently, they appear to all be closed, so I'm trying to figure that out. But I've gone probably 2 days without having any service, which is quite torturous, but we're gonna see if we can figure something out. Maybe one day.
Yeah, because my daughter, they're starting with like the
Really?
from US. Yeah, I buy for her that one, like the mirrorless, the second hand, the cheapest one.
I've had several people come up to me and ask. Some people come up and they say, YouTuber. So you YouTuber? I say, no, I'm not a YouTuber. But people see my camera, they think it's pretty funny. But everyone's been super friendly. A little disorganized, but everyone seems to be getting along, and I guess that's what matters most, right? How much?
$5.
How much?
Yeah, $10.
$10.
100. No, not 100. I give you $3.
Okay. People are friendly, but when you're walking on the street, you get absolutely harassed. I love taking these back roads because the taxi drivers can't harass you. Definitely you'll have no problems getting around anywhere, that's for sure. It's best just not to make eye contact. They usually won't bother you. They'll typically leave you alone. I mean, look at this. It's actually quiet for once. It's very peaceful. I'm also convinced that there are no traffic laws here. Ugh. I'm convinced that there's no traffic laws. Everyone seems to know what they're doing. It's like organized chaos in a way. I've been walking around for probably an hour to an hour and a half, and I have no idea where I'm going or where I am. Beware, bag snatchers. Uh-oh. Also, people like to snatch bags, apparently. According to the sign. Despite what you may think, this is not a stop sign. Or maybe it is a stop sign, it just says coffee instead. Huh. Coffee or not, people are stopping, so I guess it's the sign's doing its job. Even though it's cloudy outside, it's so hot and it's so humid. It feels like I'm just wading through a swimming pool. Yep.
You can take my picture.
What?
You can take my picture.
Oh no.
I'm Bali artist.
So I learned very quickly in Bali that you don't drink the water out of the tap. It doesn't taste very good. It's not that it's salty, but it's pretty disgusting. It has this certain like foul tint to it that I can't really describe. Almost like a bitter taste. So I wouldn't recommend drinking it. If you do drink it, you'll probably get a stomach ache. But bottled water is fine. You just go to the little corner marts, which are literally every 100 feet, and you can buy water bottles for like 50 cents. So they're super affordable, super cheap. That's good. One of my favorite things about the island is how cheap the food is. Everywhere you go, streets and beaches are packed with food stalls, restaurants, and juice bars. And the food is really good, even though it may only cost just a few dollars to eat a meal. If you're trying to eat on a budget, dining in Indonesia makes it really, really easy. You do have to be careful with alcohol, as the island poses a pretty hefty tax, and a foreigner can very easily rack up a rather large drinking bill if you aren't paying attention. From my experience, cocktails and wines are about as much as they would normally cost in a Western country, which makes it outrageously expensive here. The best way to get around this is to stick with beer, which for some reason is much cheaper. My personal favorite, like everyone else, was Bintang, a beer brewed locally in Indonesia produced by Heineken, and can often be found in restaurants for just a couple dollars. And every evening, everyone in Seminyak Beach comes to the shore to watch a beautiful southeastern sunset. I think we're about to witness the most beautiful sunset in Indonesia.